you're not making any progress because your diet looks different every day. One day it's chicken and rice, the next day you eat Chipotle. The following day after that, you have a cheat meal. When I first started my fitness journey, I'd be in my office cafeteria contemplating, looking at the menu, what food am I going to eat today? When I got home for dinner, my mother would cook me different foods daily. I never knew how many calories I was eating. And then I moved out of my parents' house and started to eat the same food every day. Most people think that's boring, but it's the reason why I'm lean and strong and disciplined. So let me ask you, what's more boring? Eating the same food every day or hating the way you look every morning? In this video, I'm going to explain why eating the same meals every day is the most underrated hack for fitness, focus, and freedom. My name is Ray, and I made the transformation from this waste of potential to my current physique, losing about 60 pounds in the process. Since then, I've intentionally bulked up 30 pounds and then cut another 30 after that. You're stuck because you overcomplicate everything. Your training is not planned out, and neither is your diet. You train and you eat based on how you feel that day. You think that that's flexible, that it makes you flexible, like I can eat whatever I want. But really, it's inconsistency. When I started eating the same food every day, everything changed in my life. Not just my fitness, but everything. Things like the time I would wake up, the time I would go to sleep, the times I would eat, my daily habits, even things like the time I took a piss every morning. It all became very consistent since I made that change. I don't need to track my calories, and I don't waste time thinking about what I'm going to eat today. I no longer have to think about it. If your diet is a mess and all over the place, the same will be true for your mind. So let's break down why eating the same food every day will enhance your life. Number one, simplicity equals consistency. Biggest reason you're inconsistent is because of decision fatigue. You waste willpower every day on these small little choices that you wouldn't even think are significant, but they waste your willpower when you should be using that willpower on things, on more important things like your training, your diet, work. When you eat differently every day, you waste time and energy thinking about what you should eat. Should I eat rice today? Should I eat pasta? Maybe I should order out. Or maybe I should cook. You don't realize it, but all these small little questions waste mental energy, draining your willpower throughout the day. This is why by the end of the day, you can no longer fight the urges to eat that piece of cake in the fridge. At the start of my fitness journey, I would eat generally healthy things like salads, wraps, things like that. Nothing generally considered bad like pizza or burgers or whatever. But by the end of my day, I would always snack on little things like chips and whatever other sweets were in the house. When you eat the same meals every day, all of that noise is gone. You get rid of unnecessary choices that will distract you. You no longer have to think about them. It's already planned out for you. You just have to execute. That consistency will build momentum, and that momentum will make discipline very easy, almost automatic. Drop a comment if you'd like my help designing your daily meal plan based on your goals, whether that be cutting or bulking. Number two, tracking without tracking. Eating the same food every day will make tracking macros and calories completely effortless. You'll hit your targets without stressing over them. When I wasn't eating the same food every day, tracking calories and logging all the macros and everything would be totally stressful. It would be so difficult looking up the foods on my MyFitnessPal. I'd be sitting there among all the people I was eating with, like logging the food in, and most of the time I'm pretty sure I picked the wrong foods. Or rather, I made the wrong selections because MyFitnessPal, when you look something up, like rice, it'll give you like 20 options to pick from. As a beginner, I had no idea which one to choose. When you eat different foods every day, your calories and macros, they're completely unpredictable. And You can't control what you don't measure. But when you eat the same foods every day, your calories and macros are on autopilot. You already know the calories, the fats, the proteins, the carbs. You know everything, right? You just track it one time, and then after that, it runs by itself. You won't overthink if you had enough protein for the day, or if you had enough calories, or did you eat too much. Your meals will be designed to have the exact amount of macros and calories that you need to progress. And if you're not progressing, you will instantly know that it isn't your diet. It's probably your training. If you've ever tried tracking your food and have given up on it because it was too complicated, well, drop a like on this video because we've solved your problem forever. Number 3, routine builds discipline everywhere. Once your diet becomes structured, the rest of your life will be structured as well. Discipline tends to bleed onto other areas of life. So if you become disciplined in your eating and your diet, you'll also become disciplined in your sleep, your training, your work ethic, focus, everything. When I started eating the same food every day that had the exact amount of nutrition that I needed, my body and brain had everything it needed to thrive in all realms. I started going to sleep earlier, which led to me waking up earlier, leading to me going to the gym in the mornings, even working in the mornings, like working on these YouTube videos in the mornings. I became more organized and started scheduling my days. This skyrocketed my work ethic and focus, which led me to make these videos. This all happened because routine gives your brain stability, and stability in turn creates order. Order in which men thrive off of. You will not build a strong mind in a chaotic environment. Control what goes into your mouth, and you'll control your mind, your body, and the rest of your life. If this video has taught or reminded you of anything, subscribe and hit the notifications. Every video that I post will help you build your health, lifestyle, and fitness. Remember that it's not about the food, it's about control. Eat the same meals, simplify your life, and become consistent. And watch how fast things change. Until the next video, take care.